Yeah, me too.
Oh, there we go.
Good morning, quilters. Yay. Who's on first today?
Who's on first?
Yeah.
We should do that. Abbott Costello. I think that's their little.
Oh, yes, it is.
Right? Who's on first? Nobody yet.
Nobody. Isn't that weird?
We're waiting.
You know, come on, Gwen Brewer, where are you? She's usually first. She's usually first. Maybe she's on vacation.
Oh, it's
Dale
Condi. She's
there
the
we
winner.
go.
She's like, what did I win? What did I win? You won. Congratulations.
Oh,
You're the first one on.
And there's Lorna, and Gwen is there. And there's Bonnie Wilson and Barbara Hayward. And there's Margaret.
Mary Lou.
I texted you this morning, I think. There's Dawn Morris. Oh, Dawn, we have something to show of yours today. Valerie and Jan. Oh, these, look at all these. There are so many of these people we saw at the quilt show this weekend, right, Arlene? Mm-hmm. Some of these names, I'm just going, oh, yeah. There's Evelyn and Peggy and Laura. Michelle. And Melanie. Oh, my goodness. Good morning. Good morning.
By, so...
I know. Good morning.
Oh, there's Henny. She's watching too.
And Karen. Yeah, it is a nice sunny morning.
Dale says, gotcha, Gwen.
Good for you. Oh, Lynn Humphrey. I love when we have a sense of humor.
All right. We're reading comments in case you're wondering why it went silent.
Gisela, yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully you have your coffee,
Sandy.
Your tea, your orange juice, maybe your water.
Maybe some breakfast.
Or breakfast.
I'm not much of a breakfast eater, unless I'm away. You were too busy to what? What did it say? Cynthia, you were too busy to what? You're going to have to scroll back now.
Cynthia?
Oh, so I talked to Gwen instead. Bill said, I didn't even see you at the quilt show. Yeah, Bill was holding court kind of across from our booth because there were they were just lovely because they put chairs. It was so smart because they put chairs at the base of all the quilt stands.
Oh.
So that allowed people a spot to rest. And
so Bill was resting.
Bill rested a lot. But he was actually holding court. That's what I kind of looked over and went, yeah, look at all these.
He's entertaining the ladies.
I know.
Well, he is entertaining. So.
Yeah. Yes, he was, Lorna. Yes, he was. Anyway, St. Mary's, what a fabulous show. Wasn't it?
I didn't get to see it, but
I took a ton of pictures.
They're beautiful.
Because Nicole, who always has loved to go to that show, you know, and I said, don't worry, I'll take a bunch of pictures. So I have a bunch on my iPad for you to look at.
Oh,
I shared a bunch
yesterday already.
Yeah, because some of them, like, they're just, they were just amazing.
Lots of talent.
And we have a draw coming up here. Maybe we'll wait a little bit for that, right?
Sure.
Or should we do it now? No, you have to do your door prizes. We can't be out of sync. We can't be out of sync.
All right, so you're waiting for me then.
Yeah.
All right, so for door prizes today, make a comment, and then we'll put your name in the draw. I think we'll start with the Mandela coloring book. You know, we need a little bit of downtime. Coloring is good. Throw on some music. You can even do it while you're watching TV.
And there could be some inspiration that you could, you know, there's no reason why you couldn't take one of those pages, blow it up, and then, you know, use it as a quilting stencil, you know, to practice and stuff.
That'd be fun.
Sure.
If you're really creative, you could make a mandala.
I know. I've seen some and they're wonderful.
One day, that would be fun. I'd like to do that. Then I also have the piping hot binding. It has all the instructions on how to use that. And then we also have some batik back quarters that are nice and sunny, bright.
Kind of like our spring flower day.
Yeah, they're like 8.
One of the things I do like about batiks is that, you know, when you cut them, they don't fray.
No, I like working with them.
I do too.
Yeah.
Some people don't, but I really do.
Great, so we'll draw for that after.
And look at the size bag we have. Woo!
So at our booth, Arlene's pointing. We need to do this. If you'd like anything that you see today, or if you just want to send us a message, it's Cynthia@cherishedpieces.com or Tammy, Tami, @cherishedpieces.com.
Mary LePage, good morning. And Darlene's sister's name and
Susan. They were in
Susan.
yesterday.
Were they?
Yeah, Susan and what's her
Carla?
name? Carla. Yeah.
Oh, how nice.
And Susan's daughter. I forget her name.
Oh,
but
Rachel.
They were in Rachel. Oh, you remember because your daughter's Rachel? So,
Kansas City. Somebody's in Kansas.
well, that sounds nice.
And there's Joanne in Thamesford. Good morning, Joanne. And Sharon from St. Mary's. So maybe we'll do our draw. So we had a draw at our booth that, and look at this bag, girls. This is
full.
It's full. Lots and lots. So we had a draw at our booth to put your name and your phone number and your email in. And for a draw, and it's buried in the van, which will be unpacked today, the door prize. But there was a jelly roll, a panel, and other goodies in a nice little organza bag.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be the winner. And since you weren't able to be there, Tammy, why don't
draw?
you get to draw?
Let's see.
So who is the winner?
All right. The winner is Margaret Luyton? Luton?
Luyton.
E-N, I think. Margaret. We'll post the winner on our Facebook, and then we'll also contact you because we have your phone number. But anyway, we have a prize for you.
So you are the winner.
I better keep this so we don't lose this.
Okay. Oh, you keep it then.
Okay.
Because you're thinking that if I have it, that I might lose it?
Well,
And then we'd have to go through all those ballots to look for that. Okay. I'll put this over here. Well.
Gotta keep her on her toes. Right.
Toes. Well, maybe. One of the things I did want to talk about was we have this Calico Garden sew along. And
There's Margaret.
oh, good. Excellent.
Okay.
So this is the sew along by Lori Holt. And some of you may have seen our kit. And this kit is enormous. It has all of the fat quarters and all of the background. And this quilt,
It also has the templates
and it gets to be 90 by 90. And with everything in it, because quite often they will quote all these different things separately. We put it all together, and it's $4.98. Now, I have decided that this was one that I was going to do, so I thought maybe I would share some of my progress. So here are some of the flowers. I've been having a lot of fun because I think this is going to be a really pretty quilt. But you can see some of the size of these blocks. They're pretty big. There's another one.
They're very pretty.
And because she has you doing different things at a time. So I'm behind Lori Holt right now, but I'm working to get caught up. And then there are 23 of these blocks. So I've decided that these would be my retreat projects. So I've got 3 of these done, which I managed. That's all I got done, girls, with the retreat in April. But I did get 3 done. And now I feel much more comfortable. Somebody had a nice little tutorial on how to put these blocks together easy. So I thought, okay. So
They look good.
yeah, I'm pretty pleased with them. The corners are all lined up.
Well, just think a couple more retreats and you'll be there.
But I thought, oh, this is a good retreat project. I can work on these blocks, and then I'll get on and get some more of these blocks done. So I'll see if I can catch up with Lori Holt, because it's quite a long quilt along. And then my friend Margaret, who's watching, had discovered these wall deco, these pouches. And she had picked them up on Amazon, and I bought some too. I tell you, I could have sold a whack of them at the retreat. Because some people will, when you cut all your blocks for a quilt, they'll put them on paper plates and stack them. Or I've seen Darlene Lachance use paper towel. Some people use pizza boxes, but per block, it's kind of... But if I had a stack of paper plates, I know what would happen. They'd fall. And you know what would happen when all those pieces went everywhere? I'd be kicking them to the curb.
Getting your broom and sweeping them
Because
up.
it's just like, how would you ever sort them out? But I just
It'd
love
take a
these
while,
because these are like erasable. So I just have every block organized in here, and then I can just take a block and work away on them.
Now, it looks like you can put them in a binder.
Yeah, or you could hang them.
Oh, okay.
You could hang them up on your wall. You could put them in a binder this way, but I think you could put them on a hook and hang them on the wall.
Very nice.
So anyway, This is my work in progress, but this is this quilt here that I was just showing you. But it's, as you can see from the size of the box, they're
Those are
good.
beautiful.
They're
Yeah.
good, but well, they're good size blocks, and it's going to be a fair size quilt.
Okay.
So anyway, I just thought, as we were showing this, that maybe I'd show that.
So we still have, I believe we have 2 kits left.
2 kits left, yes.
Yes. So if you're interested,
Because the sew along is always on there, and you can always catch up. And Lori Holt does a great job of that.
if somebody wants to know what are those called and what size are your little organizer sleeves?
They were called, golly, I had a picture of them on my phone, Wall Deca. But they were, you know what, I'll have the information for you next week. Well, maybe. Just a second. I may have this on my phone. Because they were like an 8.5 by 11. And I bought a 25 pack on Amazon. But if I go to my phone here, I know that I had copied this for the retreat because, oh, here they are. Wall Deca dry erase pockets is what they are. And I found them on Amazon. And because I couldn't, if I could have bought them at Staples, I would have happily bought them at Staples. But 25 for $39.99. But I love that they were erasable and that I could continue to reuse them or especially when you're taking blocks away, or when you do a big cutting job by block.
Yeah,
so
to stay organized.
Yeah, so I was very happy, and the big thanks goes to Margaret Holden, who discovered this and passed it on to me because Margaret's working on the same project.
So that kit again is $4.98. I saw that somebody was asking.
But like I said, it is really big, and like the templates alone are $70 some because there's 80 of them. So anyway, and we put all of the interfacing and stuff in there for you too.
All right.
Okay.
Maybe we should do my demo. Oh no, let's do classes.
Okay, let's talk about classes. We've got a featherweight class coming up again with Ian Saturday, May 6th from 9 to 2:30, and we have another one May 27th. And we have openings in both of those classes. We are bringing in Carol Arsenault, who does fabulous embroidery. And if I put this here, this class, this is hand embroidery, is Wednesday, May 31st from 10 to 3:30. And she's also going to be doing an English paper piecing class, and we have it as a pillow. She has a sample, and Arlene has a picture here. That is being mailed today to us. And this one, the sample she did was with one of our Liberty layer cakes. And I think that looks quite pretty. So any of you who are interested in English paper piecing, and these are 1 inch, so very doable and a good way to start. And those classes are both $75. And the English paper piecing is the following day, Thursday, June 1st, 10 to 3:30. Also wanted to mention that I have some openings in my May retreat the end of May. So that is May 28th, 29th, and 30th. So if you're interested in coming, let me know because we have a few spots available. So that's that. So is it demo?
Yes.
Is it demo Tammy time? We also have fabric to show too.
We do.
Yeah.
So I thought today I would show this binding tool because I know a bunch of us have it. We forget how to use it. And when it comes time to finishing that last section on your binding, when you have to do the, help me.
Join them.
Join them. We panic and we get all crazy and we don't know what we're doing. So I'm going to go over that today. So I have like a little faux binding. So this is what the little binding tool looks like. It comes in either a clear color or this blue. I just grabbed the blue off the shelf.
So these are just strips here that you've sewn together?
Yeah, so, your regular 2.5 inch strips that you're doing binding, and say this is the edge of your quilt. And now you've come to the point where you got to join them to finish up,
So is that 2.5 wide? Is that 2.5 inch wide for your strips too?
Yes.
Okay.
So what I wanted to say is on the little ruler is instructions. So if you forget, you can read those over, hop onto YouTube. There's always a short little demo. And before you know it, if you use it often enough, you won't need any help. So one thing you want to remember is that you need 10-inch tails on your binding strips, and you need 12 inches between your strips, and you want to make sure that you backstitch here.
Sometimes I back myself into a corner and I end up with just, a short piece. So I'm glad to remind me to have
Yeah.
longer pieces on both ends.
We always try to do our own thing, and then it doesn't work out so well. But so I actually, I went and I made sure I had my 12 inches. So you've got your two tails. You take your ruler, and this is going to be backwards for you, I think, but I think you'll figure it out. So put your ruler up against, on my left hand, where you back tacked. And on your ruler, before I forget, there's a little line right here. And I have just a blue water erasable marking pen. It's by Clover. They're $7.50. You can use whatever you want to mark, but I would like that one. So you're going to butt up your ruler against that place where you back tacked. Then follow on your ruler where that line is. I would make a mark with my marking pen. Hopefully you can see that. I'll try to move up a little. And then you want to open your strip. And you want to, I would go like this. Continue my line so that it's nice and straight. And then you're going to take your ruler where you have that line and you're going to match it up with the line that you just drew. And for this part, I would move over to my cutting mat, line up my lines, grab my rotary cutter, and I'm just going to cut that off. Just be careful you don't cut your quilt or your whatever you're trying to bind. So then you have your angle cut and you've got the dog-eared corner at the top. Then what I would do, since you have your ruler like this, you're going to take it and you're just going to turn it, bump it up against that other end where you tacked it. And again, you're going to find that line.
Oh, I see. So you have it kind of going down this way, and when you turn it like that, you want to make sure this side's going up.
Your angle is going the opposite way.
Okay, that makes good sense.
So again, mark where that line is on your binding strip. And I would probably, once you get good at it, you don't need to do this step, but I'm going to do it anyway just so that we're precise.
We love our strips.
Now, instead of doing what you did before, lining it up and then you're going to cut that, you're going to move, let's see if I can do this. You're going to move your strip back and you're going to, the little dog-eared edge, you're going to line up with that line like this so that you have like a square. If you're going by the line on your ruler and the line that you just drew, you have a square. And now you're going to take your rotary cutter and you're going to cut that off. So now you have your other strip. So now you're ready. And this marking pen on the opposite end has a little brush so that you can erase your line that you just drew.
Oh, that's handy.
Just so you know. Now, if you put your pieces together, you can see that you've got your matching degree, your angle. So when you flip them over, and this is where I like to grab a wonder clip and just clip this so that's out of your way while you're doing sewing.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that idea of clipping that.
Fighting with it.
Yeah, clipping that.
So I've got them open like this. I'm going to join, I'm going to flip one over. And now you don't have to guess where you're supposed to pin to get the proper angle. Because you have the dog ears, you just match up with the sides, pin, and then, take it to your sewing machine and very carefully sew with your 1/4 inch foot across, and then you should have your matching pieces. So on this side, let me just take that out for a second. I already did that. So you can see I have my pieces joined. I press it open. A lot of people press it to one side, whatever you're comfortable with. And so then you can see it lies flat, everything matches, and you just sew along, take it to your machine, and you're good to go.
Well, the other thing is there's some patterns available for that ruler too.
Yes. So I think Missouri Star has some. It's called the Binding Tool Quilt. There's all kinds of ideas.
I just saw one this morning that came up on my Facebook, so I'll have to, maybe we'll show that next week.
So that little ruler is $14. So I think for the amount of headache it probably saves, it's a good little tool to have.
And it's great for all your strips.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we love our strips.
hopefully that made sense to you and you can give it a shot. Okay. What? Since when did
Tammy's
wow,
still
okay.
stripping after 25 years. You babe. You babe.
Oh, we should tell the story about this though. Why
No,
don't we just,
no,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just so, this is so much fun. Look at you, Tammy.
I was just a baby, I guess, when it started.
Yep, just a baby.
Well, you guys can have a good laugh.
We do it because we love you. And we are looking for that great big Tammy smile. And maybe a little Tammy blush.
Well,
Yep.
I guess I don't have to pinch my cheeks to get some blush, huh?
No, you don't.
All right.
Oh, my sweet. Okay, so let's show some fabric.
All right.
Um,
We're going to go for Christmas
Yeah.
fabric.
yeah, let's do some. Look at these pretty nutcrackers.
Mm-hmm. There's always people asking for nutcrackers, so we got them early.
So my son, when he was little, he just loved nutcrackers. So we have quite a collection.
And so that has the gold shimmer on it. I think
Mhm.
maybe you can see that, but just so you know. And then so does this green, this beautiful green.
And then we have some cardinals.
Oh, these are upside
It's
down.
gonna be it's gonna be that season where things start to come in. So I know we're not quite ready to think about Christmas, but as it comes in, we're just gonna show you, and you'll know that we have this new Christmas in
So
stock.
let's do this red that goes with the.
Yeah, that will work
There's
nicely
this
with
nice
that.
red as well that matches the green. And then we have a few other Christmas ones.
Look at these guys. How cute are they? Look at those little goldens. And there's a couple other ones. This one with the birdhouses that will coordinate with that line. And then we have the green with the balls, but the star of the show, really.
Oh yeah, the dogs with the Santa hats.
Yeah. So this is Northcott, and it is Golden Christmas. Anyway, how cute are they?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so that's just a little bit of fun.
Have a little bit of Christmas.
Should we talk about the quilt behind us?
Should. So this is a new quilt using a lot of Cape fabrics, and
I'm
it's
just gonna
set sail. That's the pattern that we used. It is 61 by 75, and as always, the kit includes the pattern, the top, and the binding. So it's just a lot of fun with lots of colors.
And I think we're going to bring this one to the Pieces of Magic Quilt Show, which is the Oxford Guild Show coming up, and that is coming up. And that's always another really great show, and that is this year is going to be held at the Embro Community Center in Embro. It's typically been in Ingersoll, so we have to make sure people know that it's going to be in Embro. Admission is $8, and it's Thursday and Friday from 10 to 6, and Saturday from 10 to 4. So that's coming up here in a few weeks. So we'll remind people of that again next week.
You can come see us there.
Oh, there's Brenda Kern. Good morning.
I'll give that to you.
Thank you.
Right. We also have some other more springy fabrics, moving from Christmas to spring, and we're into lilacs.
I can hardly wait till they start blooming, and it'll be soon.
Oh, I didn't say the kit is $150. The set sale. The date of the show. You said that, didn't you?
Yep.
May 11th, 12th, and 13th.
It's the weekend of Mother's Day, but not on Mother's Day. So
Yes.
it's the weekend.
Just before Mother's Day.
Yes.
And so, yep, these are from Northcott. They're called Calico Garden. They're $16 a yard. I just grabbed a few other things to put with it, so you could, pick up the green. There's a darker purple
Oh yeah.
lilac.
We have lilac. Did anybody else have lilacs in there? I just
Mhm.
I just love them.
And then, I found a gingham in the store that I thought would work well with it.
Oh, those are pretty, Tammy. I like what you've assembled here.
And there's that's another Northcott purple. And there's another one there. I like that one. And then there's also a green that they put with the line. I guess we should.
I'll look after this as you get some more. How's that?
Okay. And then there's a little bit of a finer print there. And then a lilac by Northcott as well.
And then we can just maybe slip that one
some-
right in there.
Another purple that you could mix in.
Yeah, just beautiful. Yeah, you can smell the hyacinths outside. They just smell so beautiful, and I can hardly wait till we can smell the honeysuckle and lavender in the air. So
Very
nice. Yeah.
Right.
We can just leave those there, I
Okay.
think.
We have-
And
Ew. So this is the last elephant kit that we have. It's $85. The size of it is 48.5 by 60. So if you were thinking of that you'd like to make it for somebody, one more kit left could be yours. So you can let us know.
that's so cute, though.
Yeah.
Goes together easy, and
We've had lots of interest in it because, you know, you can make it for boy or girl. There's lots of fun colors.
make those little ones really happy.
Oh, yes, show and tell.
And did you have anything else?
No, I
here?
don't. Because we have that in the van.
Okay.
But show and tell. Show and tell. So there's Pat.
Oh, Pat Gracie, that's so cute.
Their little lion, yeah. Her little one. Sandra. I think it's a 3-yard kit.
Oh, that's very effective. Nice job, Sandra.
And that's Bonnie with the... Oh,
Is that not chandelier?
yes, it's her own take on it. Instead of... she used a 4-patch and just laid out things. It was interesting.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, panel or that pattern more.
And I like how
doable.
see how she's got some detail in the border there too? Very nice. Oh, and Dawn Morris sent us this picture of this beautiful quilt that she completed.
And I think it's Tim Holtz fabrics. We were looking at it.
It's really effective. Great big. I think it's a Carpenter Star. And then who do we have here? I can't. The light's just the way it's shining in my face.
This one was a few weeks ago. I kind of forgot about it. It got lost in my email, so we dug it back out.
Okay.
Sorry, your name is not coming to us, but we really enjoyed seeing that.
Because that is like a stack and whack.
Yes, with the
Yeah, it's really effective.
it was nice and big, colorful.
Yeah, and I just the way the glare is, my eyes just aren't as great to see them. Okay.
Marglee, they're saying. And there's Marlene with her Tilda pattern.
Pixels. And she,
Pixels. There we go.
yeah, and she picked up all of those out of our solids. Yeah.
And Jerry did all the pressing. So we had to be in the picture. I said, Jerry, you got to get in there.
Yeah, because that's a lot of work. She did a great job. Yeah, she came in and picked out all her colors and everything got cut, and she did a great job. So back to door prizes. Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
Okay, let's do the piping hot binding first.
Terry Aversa.
Terry, congratulations.
We'll do the Mandela coloring book.
Debbie DeYoung.
Congratulations, Debbie. And 8 boutique fat quarters.
Elizabeth McLaughlin.
McLaughlin? Yes, Elizabeth McLaughlin.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations.
I think that might be Beth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Beth.
Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you for
So here we
watching.
go, looking at another week. The weather's getting warmer,
It's the last week in April.
and oh my gosh, it is. So we won't see you in April again. Not unless you come to the store. And we hope you do. So thanks for watching. And Tammy, I meant to mention your hair today.
Oh, yes.
It's just very
It
glam.
finally got a chop.
Very
It was
glam.
long.
It's very glam. It looks lovely.
Thank you.
So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Sounds good. Have a great week.